October is made for bonfires. October is made for harvesting the garden, whether that's vegetables, herbs, or flower heads. I've been admiring the ivy leaves, the transition from dark green to purple to red, and then finally orange and yellow. Oh my goodness, that's fall. The marigolds have been going crazy as well. I've just been tending to the garden and watering the soil as best as possible, just really taking in this last stretch of the season. I'm going to show you how I like to store all of my vegetables so I can ensure that they stay crisp and fresh up until I'm ready to use them. I'm working with cucumbers, squash, tomatoes, and some peppers. Specifically, I wash off my squash and my cucumbers. I'll start off by storing my cucumbers. This one is the biggest. It's beautiful. This is an ideal cucumber. It's really pretty. Love that dark green color. This is another pretty good cucumber. Whenever I harvest my cucumbers, I wait for them to get about 6 to 10 inches long. I like to take my paper towel, ensuring that my cucumber is dry. I wrap this cucumber nice and snug into a paper towel, and I place my cucumbers into the plastic bag. I like to have my cucumbers separated from each other. I put this in the drawer where I keep my vegetables in the refrigerator, and that's how I keep long-lasting, crispy, crunchy cucumbers from the garden. For the tomatoes, I have this large wooden bowl. I use this specifically to ripen up my tomatoes. My easy way to store and ripen tomatoes, also squash. Peppers, I freeze them. I keep these in the freezer and they keep their shape, their size. They don't get mushy, they look beautiful, they smell amazing. And whether I'm using them for salsa or to slice up, soups, you name it, they still cut very well and easily. Candy is so nostalgic. They're such period pieces. I love sorting candy out. I'm not the biggest sweet tooth, but I still really love candy. finding these special crystal dishes that I can throw my candy inside of, and then being able to disperse the candy dishes across the cottage is extremely nostalgic for me, especially during spooky season. Just reminds me of my childhood, being able to stash away some treats and finding little nooks to keep them. They're great home decor items, you know. They're fun to look at, fun to eat and enjoy when you need a little sweet treat.